Hi, thank you for being one of our videographers or our DP for the day. Today we're doing an interview, or we're doing a situation where you will need the stick microphones. So let's walk you through the Rode Wireless Pro stick microphone setup. First off, you're going to need your receiver, which is the Wireless Pro receiver. You're going to need the microphone, and you're also going to need the Rode Central app on your phone, tablet, or any device. Once you do that, you basically connect the USB-C cable to the receiver and then to the phone. If your phone happens to be an iPhone that has a lightning port, let us know so we get you the lightning port cable. From there, you look over the settings to make sure they're set at our standard settings, which is merged audio, negative 15 decibels in the output gain, the marker button. So when you press the O button on the back of the receiver, it sends a marker for the recording, the auto dim, no time code, and plug-in power detect. That means if there's plugged into the camera and the camera goes off, the receiver shuts off. If it turns on, the receiver shuts on. Real simple, real easy. On the stick microphone, we have other settings we prefer. First off, we would like you to rename it to whatever the particular interview or event happens to be. Please rename it to that and then hit rename. After it, we'd like you to look over the gain options. First, test the gain. If the gain sounds good as it is with your camera, you don't need to make any changes. If you're concerned that someone may not know how to have mic etiquette or just someone who moves a mic around a whole lot, there's a couple of automatic options for the gain. One is auto, one is dynamic. Either way, those are auto gain. And the last one, of course, is the manual gain settings. We always want auto recording on, so audio is recorded at all times. We do not want to have the record button make that determination. We've all had great takes, but something weird may have happened. We may have had issues with a card, or we may have had a camera shut off, and that's not due to battery, just weird things do happen. It's electronics, but being able to guarantee that you have the auto recording is great because we can always use B-roll in place of the footage and still have great audio. The brightness, that's up to you. If you want to have that bright or not, your choice. Or if you want to put a piece of black tape over the two lighted areas, which is the mute button and the audio recording, you may do that too. Marker, of course, is the O button at the bottom of the microphone. So you set a marker on the microphone itself. And then the mute button, you can choose to have that on or off. If you choose to have it off, it will not mute if someone presses mute. If you have it on, if someone presses mute by accident in the middle of a shoot, it will mute the recording too. So please, if you feel that the talent's not going to be comfortable with the microphone or might accidentally hit the mute button, please shut off the mute button option. It does have a timeout option too. This allows the microphone to shut off automatically from lack of usage. Keep it on if you want to make sure the mic's battery will work all day. And yeah, that sounded funny. And the last and not least is going to be the high pass filter. It can be used to block out wind noise, or also someone who may have a more vibrantly deep voice and keep everything a little more level and have it, well, slope down a little bit, make it easier for the editors. You have a couple of options. You have 75 Hertz, you have 100 Hertz, and you also have no high pass filter at all. Completely your choice. Take a listen, make sure it sounds great to you, and make any adjustments you need to do. I trust you, and I want you to have a great shoot today. Take care.